This is always so exciting. Every time I get to do this, I don't know why I get so excited about teaching all the same stuff over and over again with Builderall, but I think it's because everything changes all the time with Builderall.
Yeah,
Doesn't
especially you're a back office.
matter. Yeah, that's very true. Very, very
Hey,
true.
hey,
All right,
Shelly.
yeah, go ahead, Dominic.
So I saw yesterday morning's meeting. I want that canvas. I want that canvas now. That is so
I know
awesome.
we were all doing that. I promise. We were all doing that, and all I can
Oh
say
my
is
God.
hang in there, hang in there, because the campus is going to be incredible. And I wish we could give it out to everybody and it was ready and we could do it now. But the reality is that it is still so much in development. And even though it looks ready, it's not ready. So the certified
It looks
partners are going
really
in
promising.
and we're testing. Oh man, but that we are going in and testing, and I'm not sure if we have the official beta test yet, but just the little bit that I've gotten to play with it has been absolutely phenomenal. And here's the thing about it is if you just think a minute, it on the surface it looks fabulous, right? You're just like, holy crap on a cracker, this is gonna make me my million. But when you look deeper, it's there's even more there, because if you think about it, you can build your website and then whoop, click the button and it creates the website for you. You just do the blueprint, right? So that's fabulous. Then think about all the other stuff you can do with just the canvas. If you never, ever, ever click that button that says build the website, right? Right now, you could go in there and you could use that system to build out your funnels and sell maps, blueprints of funnels, right? Is that
Yeah.
right? You can do extreme training, right? You can go online, one on one with someone, and visibly work with them to help them build their funnels by using the canvas and never have to click the button and make a funnel yourself. You can just work with somebody one on one and guide them into building their own funnel. That's going to command a lot of money right there.
Actually, I was telling my wife because Greg Blazer showed it last night, did a presentation because he's excited. He's still doing his happy dance over it. It's great. But I was telling my wife because somebody asked me if I could build them a website and host it. I said something like that would be fantastic. I could take my laptop straight to them, talk to them about the features, show them what it's actually going to do. They're going to come in here and trace it out for them and build it right there in front of them. And then, okay, here's your template. I'm going to go and build this for you. Yeah, I'm going to go tweak it. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, that is amazing. That is awesome.
It absolutely is. The potential there is so far above and beyond just being able to build it, click the button, and zoom. You've got your website. There's just a ton of stuff intermingled in there that if you think hard enough, you're going to be able to monetize it in one of a million ways, I think. So again, all certified.
That's why I'm so excited too.
Yeah,
Would you,
yeah,
Shelley? Did you say you said only the certified partners going to have access to
yes.
it?
Right now, only the certified partners have access to the beta test. And I'm going to tell you what I tell my certified partners. I love Eric, but this is software, right? So everybody, I want you to understand this. Eric will say certified partners are going to get it for beta test Monday, and they'll be ready for release in a week. So what you do is you take that time frame that he gave you, a week, and you multiply it times 3. And that will be more likely. Yeah, that will be more likely when you see a good iteration of it. So I know that we want it in a week, but certified partners are just adamant that we take care of this one and really beta test it and get the kinks worked out so that when you guys get it, it really is ready to go. So I would say everybody be patient for 3 weeks. That's hard for me to say because I want it to you tomorrow. I want it to be working tomorrow. But be patient. Let's give it That way, when it does come in and it is working fabulously, and you can do everything you want to do, bless you, bless you. And then you can
Yeah,
do
it's my wife. Sorry.
That's okay. Then you can do everything you want to with it, including all the ways to monetize, and it works seamlessly. And you'll be ready for the upgrades to it, right? Because the first time out, we're going to see more than likely a watered down version where you see what you saw the other day on the demo, and that will be what it is. There's not going to be a lot of extra. For example, you can pull the little symbol in for email, but setting up the email won't be in the first iteration. That will be in the next iteration, right? You'll be able to pull the little symbol down to show it, but to actually click it and actually be able to create your emails on the fly from there probably will not be in that first version. So that's another thing you need to understand is there's a lot of things on the plate for it, but you're only going to get served up not all of it, but some of it. And the some of it that we're going to get is fabulous. And then when we do the next iteration, it'll be like super fabulous. And then the next iteration will be super duper fabulous. And it'll just keep getting more and more fabulous as we work with it. But that first iteration, the certified partners are really going to do their best to just put it through the ringer for you guys. How's that sound?
Yeah. Well, all right.
And I promise, you know that the certified partners are excited. So we're going to keep you updated as much as we can without giving away too much of the farm. Because we do want it, once it's released, to really have that wow factor for you guys. And it's already got a wow factor. So if we kind of keep it under wraps a little bit, if we keep it under wraps just a little bit, not all under wraps, but a little bit, by the time it's ready to go and we do really release it and tell you, that's all there is to it. You're just gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So it's gonna be fabulous. It is fabulous. I'm having a lot of fun working with it already, and honestly, I cannot wait to get what I call a minimum viable product. That's the minimum you need of a working product to get it out there to the people, and then from there we can start improving.
In the meantime, we still have Pixel Perfect, Pixel.
Yeah, I know.
And it's brilliant. It is brilliant now that we're really learning about it, Shelley.
Right, and you'll still have all of that in the Pixel Perfect. So if you think about it a minute, you're building the blueprint inside of Canvas, but when you click that create website, you're still going to have to go in and edit those pages by adding your content, adding your images, adding your the meat and bones of it, the colors. You're going to make it prettiful. The Canvas won't do that for you. You're going to have to do that part. Even though we'll have some templates in there and you'll be able to pull stuff in that's already kind of pre-made, it'll be just like it is now, where it's not going to be like completely 100% done for you. You're going to have to go in and do some work to put the content in, the real content in, and prettify it. But the skeleton will be done. And that's fabulous. That's fabulous. That'll save a lot of time. That's what I think are going to go down to 3 days.
That's what I think is amazing, because I've already built, a website, and I could see that would have cut a lot of time out.
Right. That's what I was saying. My 7-day boot camps are now going to be 3 days. You guys will you'll be like, wait a minute, I used to spend all this time with Shelley.
No, you can't do that to me.
There's Tyree.
That would give her 4 days off. We can't let her have that. We want her.
I know. Then I could actually go to the bathroom more than one time a week.
The whip. You need the whip, Dominic.
Man, I had my whole year planned out with boot camp. You can't do this to me.
I know, right?
That's great. That boot camp is the best. Oh man,
Yes,
it's
is.
absolutely brilliant. It really is. And people should take the opportunity to go to it. It's amazing what you can learn. Even the slightest little things you can learn, and you can adapt them into whatever you're doing. Brilliant.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy and creative ideas. It's more than just click here, click there, do this, do that. So those boot camps are, I think, really good. And they're not good because I'm teaching it, even though I'd like to kind of pat myself on the back a little bit. But the reality is it's Builderall, and Builderall is so big, you guys, that it's not really hard to teach Builderall.
And Tyree is there as well.
Now, Shelly,
Enjoy you too,
well, it's
babe.
good because you're teaching.
But I tell you what, Shelly, I'm very excited about the boot camps, for a few reasons. The main reason is for the level of training we're getting. I know the price of that, but it fits my budget, which is free 99. So I'm loving it. And when I took time to look at the meeting Monday. So I saw the demonstrations and everything. Now, I would tell you this, when I first got in Builderall, I saw Mailing Boss, I saw Workflow and Mailing Boss. That floored me there. But when I saw what you demonstrated Monday, it's just like, it's like, just when you think it's safe to log into the back office, you realize it still isn't.
We have a saying on the boot camps now, because Tyree is a regular. He's a glutton for punishment. He always comes into those boot camps and he's always there. And every single day I'm working on getting to see Tyree do the Tyree, which is he learned something new that you could do in Builderall, and he's just like, that's Tyree now.
He's
that's exactly.
That's why he's got no hair. Just look at the lad. Look at him. Come on, Tyree, put it there, lad.
That's officially known as Tyree now. So that's what we were all doing on the first demo we saw, the first official demo we saw of Canvas. That was what we were doing. We were all doing the Tyree, and it was absolutely, positively insane. And we all wanted to get up and do a little dance, but I think we were all scared if we got up and got a little dance, we'd miss something else that Eric was going to say about Canvas. So we all were just kind of sitting there waiting for the chance to get to do the dance. But it was absolutely insane. And I promise you, good stuff is coming. Canvas is just a piece of it. That's the incredible thing. We've got the CRM coming. We've got the new e-commerce coming. That's going to replace the old e-commerce. We've got SMS, which is text messaging. You'll be able to text message people straight to their phone, which is crazy. We've got the WhatsApp app. So you'll be able to send messages to people that have WhatsApp, which is a big deal in certain areas. We've got the Builderall video wrapper, which is craziness, where you can make the really cool videos and wrap the videos. I know, I love that one. And so much more. Gosh, I know I missed half a dozen things. Oh, we've got the magazine thing, so that we'll be able to make magazines. Like if you have a niche area and you have content that you want to share in a magazine format, you're going to be able to create a magazine and actually have it online, so that when you flip it, it looks like you're flipping pages, and you're just flipping the pages of the magazine, and that's going to be available soon. Yeah, Tyree's doing the Tyree.
We won't have to go near any JV Zoo again.
I know, right? For you guys that are mobile app developers, I've actually put in a request for something to be built, and I'm hoping that I can announce really soon that will be coming out, because that's a really cool feature. It involves icons that you have to create when you're creating mobile apps. So there's so many things, you guys. We are just scratching the surface of what's coming, and it is absolutely.
I'm going to be very bold. Give us a quick sneak preview.
I can't. I'm going to give you.
Go on.
No, if you want to.
Go on.
No. If you
go
want
on.
to, remember, I'm a certified partner. Have to protect my bubble. But you can see the little demo I did on the weekly webinar. It should be in the replay. And if it's not in the back office, just message me and I'll send you the link, because I'm really awesome like that. And then there's been a couple demos that have been done online, so you can actually search for those. Just type in Builderall Canvas, and I bet you'll find one. And then just be patient. That's the biggest thing I can tell you, because what's going to happen is if you get too much out there about it right now, right? It's going to trickle out, and it's going to be Builderall canvas, Builderall canvas, Builderall canvas. And then in 3 or 4 weeks, when it's actually released, people will have heard about it so much that the effect of it will not really wear off, but it's not going to be as fabulous as if we kind of keep it in a bubble right now as best we can and really work on making it working and good for you guys. And then when it's officially released, as long as it's been kind of in that bubble, you guys are going to be like, holy crap, Shelly said it was good, but this is good.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to keep it a secret,
that's
you
what we're
should have told me. I'm telling everybody. You should have never told me.
You can follow about Canvas because it's good. You can
Everybody.
tell 'em. Yeah, but getting access to the demo and to the beta test and getting to play with it, it'll water down. It'll water down. We don't want it watered down. So you guys be as patient as you can, because I promise we are so excited about it. We're trying to get it good and ready for you guys.
Shelly, I
and
warned you.
we're having fun.
I warned you. Look how many squares on this screen. Now, think about the last couple of weeks. You know, it start out with 3 squares. You know, it's more and more every week. I'm telling you.
It's gonna get bigger.
So what are you gonna do for those people that fall down to the bottom? Will you be able to see those people? I mean, because how many?
Yeah, they all they have to do is turn on their video if they want to. So Larry, Lou, Roosevelt, Bill, Charles, Mary, Tori, Sharon, Norris, if you would like to be seen, you can turn on your video if you want to. I think Gabriel was at the live demo of the canvas. Chip, I think you were at the live demo of the canvas. Andre, I'm not sure if you were. You guys, what are your thoughts about Canvas coming?
Unbelievable. I love it. I've looked at some other platforms in the past, but I couldn't, you know, it was way too much money or too complicated. I even looked at Infusionsoft. Actually, it's called Confusionsoft, you know.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
yes. And if it's to be able to put all the tools together in the same platform, and you don't have to get outside of the Builderall to bring another tool and connect this one to communicate with that one and this one to that one, and it's just a nightmare, you know. But to have it in the same place and communicate and just drag and drop it over here. I want to do this, and you know, drag this thing and drag that thing is like sitting in this chair and trying to go to the kitchen and pick up your salt without leaving the chair, and then go get the broom and then go take the garbage out, but you never leave the chair. You have everything right there. I don't know if my analogy makes sense, but I love it.
Yeah, it does. It does. That's a great analogy. I like that. And that makes sense for sure. Now, remember that in the beginning, that first iteration, you'll be able to sit in your chair and get most of those things, but some of those things we're going to have to wait on the next iteration. So that's the biggest thing that I want to really prepare you for is we'll have a first version coming out that won't be all of those things, but then there'll be a second version, a third version, a fourth version, and it will get better and better over time. So I just want to make sure you understand that, because this is software, so they can't give you the farm on the first round. But we will get the entire farm in just a matter of time. It's going to be great.
What about a couple cows?
Yeah, maybe a couple cows too, and the horse, you know, here and there. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
2 sheep as well.
We're just so excited about it. Andre, were you able to get your microphone on? He's working on it.
Is that working?
You spent a little time in the gym.
It is. We can hear you. Yay, Andre. I feel like I haven't seen you in about 10 years.
It feels that long, doesn't it? Yeah. No, it's really good to good to be back in the saddle again here, right? Yeah. I was a little distracted with a few other things, but I'm back now.
Yeah. So did you get to see? Did you get to see the demo of Canvas, and what do you think?
I did, and it's just like I'm just completely beside myself. I can't believe that, you know, they created such a masterpiece in this. I can't wait. When will we be able to play around with it?
Certified partners were supposed to get it, I believe, today, but I'm not positive that it went out. Plus, I don't know exactly how you're going to get it. If it's going to be an email invitation or if it's going to be addition into your dashboard. That part I don't know for sure. The only thing I know for sure is Eric messaged me yesterday and said that you would get it today. And again, in Eric terms, that means 3 days. Right? Whatever you do, multiply times 3. That's what you do. And then it's probably more likely. So hang in there for the next couple days, and hopefully everybody will have it by then as far as certified partners. And you guys can get in there and test it and play with it. And then be sure to let your teams know that Canvas is coming. But we don't want to get demos out too much right now. That's just a basic demo. We don't want to get it out too much because we do have a lot to work through to get the kinks and stuff out and get it. Yeah. It's going to go through changes, right? So we don't want to get too much out there, because if we start getting it out there and then it changes drastically, or if it's leaked too much, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So we want that wow factor. But we do want people knowing that it's coming and it's going to be good.
Very good. Excited. I am too.
Chip, what do you think about it?
I think it looks wonderful. It's looks like Funalytics, but suddenly you can actually have those things instead of just planning those things. I'm looking forward to all the tweaking yet to come.
Yeah, me too. And integrations with all the different tools that we have, that's going to be fabulous. And you guys, a lot of you guys have been on the boot camp, and you see when I'm doing the training that we start training, and I will start going into this area to do the training, and then I'll bounce over and say, okay, now we have to go over here to do this. And then I'll bounce back and say, okay, but we have to go over here to do this. And the exciting thing is that with the Canvas, you're not going to have to bounce like that so much. You're going to have to, work in that blueprint area and build it. And then the bouncing comes after the blueprint area, where you can kind of bounce around to the pages and set them up.
And I'm glad they have all the elements in alphabetical order.
Will be done. Me too. That was a big deal for me when I was like, oh, yay, I can actually find the pages. Because in the funnel blueprint that we have, it's just like randomly those pages are put in there. And you're like, okay, is there an opt-in page somewhere around here? And then the type is so little that it's really hard to see. So I'm super glad that in this new Canvas that it's bigger, you can read it. It's actually very pretty, nice pictures that you can pull in that represent the pages that you can use. And then coming behind it's going to be some good templates that you can also use. So great stuff, guys. And I know I'm super excited. Cannot wait to get it to you guys. And I promise that Andre, Chip, Gabriel, myself, all of us that are in the certified partners, we're going to do everything we can to make sure we're testing and getting it ready for you guys. And we'll give you updates along the way for sure. I will, because I can't help it. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun in Canvas today, you guys. Guess what I did? So it's going to be great. But tonight I want to go through some different little tools that are in there that might be hiding that you may not know about, especially some new tools. And one of them is the Builderall app, which is the WhatsApp platform where you're going to be able to message on WhatsApp. And then the other one is the, let me take a look. I want to make sure I get this right. I was just looking at them a minute ago. Right here, we've got the video wrapper. I've kind of talked about the video wrapper already, but we'll talk about it again. And then I'm going to jump into a different account and actually do the SMS for you. The SMS is new and it's not available on all of the dashboards, but it is coming. So I want to give you kind of a heads up on what's coming and how you can use it so that you can start using it right away once it comes out. It's actually really, really easy to use, and it's quite fun to use too, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started. So I'm going to jump in and look at the Builderall app first, which is the WhatsApp. And if I click on that, it actually takes me into the Builderall app area. So my authentication is successful. And I've got a couple of things up here that I can click. So I've got the dashboard, which is where I'm at right now. And then I've got Messenger, which is where I can set up my message. and then my settings. And this is where I have to make sure that I authenticate WhatsApp. It's going to go through, I have to do a verification process. It's not very hard to do. You just click verify. You connect everything with WhatsApp. So if you take a look right here, it said you open WhatsApp on your phone, you touch the menu and then go to settings and choose WhatsApp web and then click authenticate, and you get a code right there. And then you point your phone at this screen to authenticate the code, and it will take a look at the code and authenticate it, and it's actually authenticated. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I've got that authenticated on this. So I'm going to find WhatsApp. So give me just a second to find it because I can never find it on my phone. So there it is. And I go to menu and settings. So menu and settings, fabulous. And WhatsApp web, fabulous. And then scan QR code. So there we go. So I've got it all ready. It's actually, what it does is it has a QR code scanner thingy. That's a technical term if you didn't know that. And so what I'm going to do is click authenticate, and it generates a QR scan, and I just scan the code, and I scanned it already. And then it says, point your phone at this screen to capture the code and ready. And we'll see if it authenticated for me. And it says, you are already authenticated, which I was, but if I wasn't, it would say, congratulations, you are authenticated and you are ready to go. And now I'm actually ready to send out WhatsApp messages. Now, WhatsApp is really popular in certain areas of the United States. In Mississippi, where I'm at, if you say WhatsApp, people are going to go, what? Because they don't even know what that is. But if you go down to like where Builderall is down in Florida, everybody uses it. In fact, if you message Eric, if I message Eric on WhatsApp from Mississippi, it seems like I don't even get an answer. But if I go to Florida and WhatsApp in Florida, it's like he answers right away. I don't know how that works. Anyway, it is crazy because it's really popular down in Florida. It's really popular in some other countries like Brazil. It's really popular. So it is a tool that you can use that can get you some attention, get you some engagement if people are using WhatsApp. So let's go ahead and take a look at how we can send a message. So again, I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and it tells me what messages I have that are waiting to be sent, waiting to resend, uploaded today, posted this month, any errors today, and any errors this month. And then it shows me if I have any messages in queue, which means I've prepared them to send, and it's getting ready to send them. And then I can go into the messenger area, and right here, I can put the WhatsApp phone numbers in there and then actually do a message. But I want you to notice that I can do more than one WhatsApp number. I can actually do a bunch of WhatsApp numbers. So realistically, I can start collecting WhatsApp numbers of my users. So maybe I can go to a contact form, create a contact form for my team and say, hey team, if you've got a WhatsApp number, why don't you fill out this contact form? And I will have that. And then when I need to send you an important message, I will use the WhatsApp tool. And so I can use this as a way to notify my team if I'm doing any training, if we've got any special notices they need to know about, any new announcements, anything like that, I can use this. And I can send it to multiple people. So I can just copy those out of Excel and paste them right here. So it's actually really cool what I can do with this. So I'm going to go ahead and put my cell phone number in here. So
don't forget it's worldwide as well, Shelley.
That's right. So you need to have the
it's worldwide. Yeah. Country code
right there. The country code. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So I put my number. That is my real number. So do not text me and do not call me.
You messed up.
My message, and that message will be Shelley Turner. Really good to be Builderall. Do what, Anton? What'd you say?
I said you messed up bad. You put your number up there. You know.
I know everybody's gonna call me now. That's right. Everybody's gonna call me now. I don't answer anyway, so it's all good. But there's my number. There's the message. I said Shelley Turner really is the Builderall Diva. And now I'm going to go ahead and click send, and we'll see what happens. And if I remember right, I don't think this gives you a message that says send. So I'm going to go ahead and click right here and copy just in case it didn't. But it shows as waiting. So there it is right there, status of waiting. So it did pick up my number and it did pick up the message and it tells me that I am waiting. So what I'm waiting for is it's in the queue. And when something is in the queue, all that means is that it's lined up and getting ready to send out. And it's telling me retry. So I don't know what that means. It may have had an issue. It may have to retry to send it. But hopefully at some point, it will actually send for me and I will get it through WhatsApp. And then settings right here, I can actually do one individual text message. So I'm going to do my number again. So +1-662-609-4385. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And then I'm going to do another message. Hello, Shelly.
Shelly, do you get charged for each message being sent out? Or
no, this is through WhatsApp, so it doesn't cost anything at all.
all right.
So I've got my cell number in there. I've got the message. I'm going to click send here. And this one, this first one right here, Shelly really is the Builderall diva. It told me there was an error. It might have been the way I put the phone number in with the spacing. So I did this one without the spacing. We'll see if it goes out. So it's in queue right now and it's waiting to go. So we'll see if it goes. And I'm going to go back to my dashboard and take a look. So there's my waiting right there. And so it's in the process of sending it to the queue and then deciding when it's going to send out. It also tells me that I had an error right there and one error this month. So we'll wait just a minute to see if this one errors out too. Hopefully not. But yeah, it gave me another error. Not sure why it's giving me an error. You know, this is new, so this is what we're going to experience for a while. But while we're working through these kinks. But it did work. I've gotten it to work before where it did send me a message and it was actually really, really fast, really, really good. But they may actually be doing some work in it right now. So this is actually another good lesson is whenever they put a new thing out there on the dashboard like this, sometimes this happens and you just step away from it and you let them do the magic that they're going to do. And then you come back to it and see if it works for you again. If it doesn't, then you just take some screenshots, send it into support, and they will take a look at it and see what's going on and see what the problem is, if it's a developer issue or if it's maybe a you issue. And believe it or not, sometimes, every once in a while, it's a me issue. And one thing I buck for some reason is doing that clear the cache thing. Do you guys have that problem too? Where you're like, I do not want to clear the cache again. I just want this to work. And I'll get a message from support that says clear your cache. I'm like, dang it. I know that's not the problem, but as soon as I clear the cache, it works fine. So just be patient with yourself, be patient with support. And when stuff like this pops up, just contact them after a few minutes of trying. You know, don't tear your hair out, but try it a couple times. And then if it's not working, contact them and let them help you figure it out. David?
Instead of putting the plus in, maybe put 001 is the country code and then your local code.
Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I'm willing to try anything. Well, almost anything. So let's do 001.
001, and then your local code, which should be just three figures, yeah.
Third try. Okay, we'll send that. And it doesn't give you a message on this screen after you click send, so you have to go back to the dashboard. And there it is right there. And let's do waiting and see if it'll send for us. And we'll either get an error or we won't, one or the other. But I actually really like this because WhatsApp is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's a free app to use on your phone. So this will be actually a really great way to keep in touch and stay engaged with your team if this is something that you want to use. And then you can also fill out, you can create an opt-in form and ask for their WhatsApp number. And if they give you their WhatsApp number, you can be using it in this kind of situation. So I think it might have went. Yay. It's uploaded, posted, and errors. Not really sure if it went or not. It looks like it did. Looks like it did, but I'm not sure. Let's see. So here are the messages that are waiting to be sent. So yeah, I think it's sent. So let's check it out. me check WhatsApp and see if I got a message. So where are my messages at? Chat. Yep. It was 001 because that was I got the second, and I didn't get the first message. I got the second message and the third message. Second message and third message. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can stop sharing and show you guys. La, 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 la. The last two ones are the ones I got from the Builderall app. Yay? It does work. Oh my gosh, it worked.
She looks like one of those ladies showing their jewelry. You've seen those videos live, Facebook Live jewelry shows.
I know, right? It's like, and you say that, Anton. You say that, Anton, but it's actually funny you said that because I have a jewelry company. I have a Shopify store that I'm waiting to move over to Builderall.
Okay.
And it's actually a jewelry company that has oysters with real pearls inside of it.
Oh.
And my consultants actually do live Facebook parties where they open up the oysters.
Yes,
and take the pearls out.
I've seen about 4 of those.
Yeah, that's my company. So
wow.
So I actually own it. So yeah.
Some of that in our
right.
Wait a minute, that's your opportunity that those people, because I've seen quite a few of those Facebook Live showings.
Yes,
that they
I have about 1,000 consultants.
Wow. Son of a gun. See, guys?
Yeah, I have about 1,000 consultants right now. It's crazy.
Son of a gun. Wow.
It is really cool. I'll tell you one of my favorite things about it, being the owner of the company, is I have an unlimited supply of oysters and a supply of the jewelry. So I'm always carrying about 5 to 10 of them in my purse. And so I package them up, put them in my purse, and I have my card in there. So as I'm going around, if I see someone, I'll just give them a necklace kit with the oyster and explain what it is. And it's so funny because they're like, oh my gosh, I've seen this on the internet, but I've never bought one. So I get to be like Santa Claus for
I
a
didn't know
minute.
you were the root of all of that. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them. It's actually pretty neat, though. It really is.
It is super neat.
You have some good presenters on your team also.
Yeah, I do. It's crazy. Like I said, I've got about 1,000 consultants that work for me. So
wow,
they pay a fee to be a consultant, and they get a commission on everything they sell. And again, we're looking at moving all of that from Shopify over to Builderall so that we can manage it on Builderall instead of Shopify. That'll save me a lot of money in hosting, because one of the things about Shopify is you don't pay for Shopify based on like just a package. You actually pay for Shopify based on traffic. And you can imagine the amount of traffic, people looking at this compared to the amount of people that are buying. It's a lot more that are looking than are buying, but I'm paying for the looking, not the buying. So, the amount looking versus the amount buying, the cost is tremendous. So we're actually looking forward to moving it over to Builderall so that I pay a flat fee, and then it doesn't matter how many people are looking, it's a flat fee.
Wow, you need to go on a tour through the public school system for the United States to teach these kids how to think, because I've noticed something about you. You don't restrict your mind, and that's what they teach you in the public school system, to restrict your mind instead of letting their mind flow and being able to execute some of those things that come to your head. A lot of people, the things that you do,
well,
they're right. The things that you are doing, right. A lot of people think of that stuff, but they just don't execute. And
that's another good reason. That's another good reason to support the arts.
Yes, absolutely, yes, because that's thinking outside the box always, and creatively thinking. Builderall is working on getting a student account where students can actually try out Builderall for free for an unlimited amount of time. They can get access to just the builders, and they can't connect any domains. They can't do any of the, all the tools and stuff, but at least they can get their feet wet playing in the system with the builders. And then when they realize the power of Builderall, they can upgrade to a paid account. That's going to be coming. It's not quite ready yet. There's a great website that has been put
I'm about to be like Tyree in a minute now. Don't get me started.
I know.
My goodness.
Would there be an affiliate link to that, like for these students? Because I am a student.
Not anymore.
And I know you talk to students that would love it. I mean, if they upgrade, would we get the commission?
Yes,
if we talk somebody in, give them a link to it.
Yes, they would. Yes, they will be your lead. So what happens is you get them to sign up under you as a student account. And of course, they're free when they start.
Oh, wow.
And play in the builders. And then when they see the power of it and they understand what they're doing, they can upgrade and you will get the credit for them being a paid lead.
Oh, I'm sitting in a gold mine.
Yes,
I will force my wife to go to that school and teach that and give this to those students, even though she don't want to.
Now, look, I want you to listen to me for a second because this is so funny. I contacted, and I have very limited time right now, right? Because I'm teaching. Like just today, I'll do 6 hours of teaching. So I don't have a whole lot of time. But in between that time, I contacted my local community college and I said, hey, I've got a really great thing coming up here and I want to talk to you about it. It's a company called Builderall, and we have free training for students and we'll have a free account. And when they're ready to upgrade to be able to create a business out of it, they can upgrade for the maximum amount of $50 per month. And he said, well, do you get any benefit out of it? And I said, yes, I do. I get an affiliate commission if they do decide to pay. And he said, it sounds like a scam. No. And I went, okay, Shelly's going to sit on it for a little while and recogitate how I presented to him, because obviously I presented it wrong. And I'm going to go back to him later and talk to him again when I have time to really sit down and talk to him. But I think it's hilarious because his first look said scam. And this poor guy does not even understand what the power is that we could be putting into these kids' hands for free.
What? Why didn't you show him your banking statement? Say, this is like a scam to you, buddy?
You should have asked him like this. When you guys sell the books to the students, do you make any money on those books?
I know. Well, and they're teaching like Photoshop, which is really expensive.
Don't even get me started on how much I spend on books. No.
Right. That's exactly right. So it just bum-puzzled me. But again, I didn't have time to back up, redirect, and try it again in a better way. So I will. We'll let it sit for a minute. We'll let it cogitate for a minute, and then we'll go back and talk to him, and I'll present it better the next time. But it's just hilarious to me that this guy immediately, the look of it was scam, when they do training on these pieces of software that are thousands of dollars. And here I am giving them a free piece of software where they can learn all they want to. And then if they like it and they want to upgrade it, even after they build it all, they can build it all and then upgrade. And then all they have to do is connect the domain and they're ready to go. So I'll just redirect to how I present it again, and I'll try it again. We've got several colleges around here. So that was just my first try of getting out there.
Well,
we will definitely do that.
Hard to educate an educator.
No, if it's not a job, it's a scam. Simply put, if it is not a job, it's a scam.
That's it.
That's the way they
and
think.
People have that job mentality. They have that job mentality,
right?
And being an entrepreneur is so foreign to so many people.
And it's fake. I've been fake for the last 5 years.
Or you must be immoral if you're making money and don't have a job. Right?
There you go. That is exactly right.
I swear, my family must think that I maybe do porn on the internet all night, and that's how I make my money, because they do not understand how I'm making so much money doing what it is that's so foreign to them. And I'm traveling to different places, and I'm doing all these things. We took my mother-in-law out. I'm not bragging, you guys. I promise I'm not bragging, because I don't like to brag.
No, but we like you to brag. It sounds good.
Well, but I don't want you to think that I'm like all that in a bag of chips, because I'm not. But we took my mother-in-law out, and she needed some clothes. She was saying, "Oh, I need some clothes. I need some pants. I need a new coat." So I think it was right before Christmas or right after Christmas when we got to go see her. Took her to Dillard's and said, "Pick out whatever you want. You just go find something and pick it out, and it's yours." And she said, "Well, I need a few shirts." And I said, "Well, then let's go get some shirts." So she picked out some shirts. And she said, "I need a few pants." And I said, "Well, then let's get you some pants." And "I need some house shoes. Let's get you some house shoes." And she said, "I need a coat." And I said, "Well, let's get you a coat." And she got my favorite designers, which I absolutely love. I love Calvin Klein. He's my favorite designer. I never thought I'd have a favorite designer, but thank you, Builderall. But she actually picked out a Calvin Klein coat, Calvin Klein clothes. She got just absolutely beautiful clothes. We spent about $1,000 on clothes for her. And she was like shaking when we took it up to the counter. It just was like something that was so foreign to her, to just pick what you wanted and take it up there and buy it. And I was so excited to be able to do that. So this is not bragging, you guys. This is genuine appreciation for what I've been able to do with the Builderall income, with my jewelry company, with I have books that I've published, and those make me money. I have, of course, my mobile apps that I've published, and those make me money. So I have many different businesses that I run. It's just that I kind of, the universe found me at the right time, and I was able to do that and actually benefit from it, and then share that with my mother-in-law. So, and I want those same things for you. I would love for you to tell me stories like that, where you built yourself up in Builderall. You were able to do something like that, not because you're braggadocious, but because you're so thankful that you could actually do something like that. Because for me, it's in response to what they did for us when my husband and I first got married. When we first got married, we were two very poor college students living in college apartments. And our first apartment as a married couple, was a one-room apartment. One room that had the kitchen, the bedroom. In fact, the bedroom was the living room. We had to unfold the couch to make the bed. That's how we did it. And whenever we needed it, they somehow my mother-in-law and father-in-law knew we needed money. We didn't tell them. It's not like they called them and said we were money, but they would show up at our house and lend us $50. And they didn't have $50 to give us, but they would give us $50. They'd give us $100. It was just enough to where we could get groceries for the week or something like that. And I cannot tell you how thankful I was for that. That's a big deal, because they didn't have that money to give, but they gave it out of the love that they had for their son. And I know that they actually loved me very much too. So how fun is it at this time of my life that I get to actually pay back somehow? And I'll never be able to really pay it back, but to get to pay it back, however I can. And again, it's given in the same way that they gave to us, out of absolute love and just wanting to do something good for them like they did for us. That's all it is. It's never bragging. It's never, going and saying, "Okay, I'm going to go buy you a bunch of stuff because I can." It's let's go get you something that you need, because we are able to do that, and we're really happy to do it. So Builderall allows you to do that. And it's been such a blessing to me, and I know that it can be a blessing to you guys too. So anyway, I'm going to stop because it sounds like I'm bragging, and I don't want to brag. But anyway, let me go and show you another cool tool that we have, which is if I share my screen, we can go to the video wrapper. And you guys have probably seen a demo or two about this already, but all I did was click the video wrapper, and then I can add a project. And I'm going to go ahead and name it. So I'm going to just name it Shelly's video. There we go. And I'm going to click add, and that creates the project for me. And now right over here, I've got some buttons I can click. So I've got the edit button. I've got the code that I can get for it. And then I've got the trash can if I want to get rid of it. So the first thing I need to do is click the edit button. And that takes me into the editor where I can start editing my video. So the first tab that I have is options, then I have video, objects, and subtitles. So
Shelly,
the
I'm not
options
seeing
tab.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it just me or
Let me
is it
stop.
everybody?
It might be just you, but I'll stop sharing and try it again. And then
I
tell me
saw
if you
it.
can see it.
I
All
can
right,
see
so I'm
it.
sharing
I mean,
again.
can you
Can you
guys
see it?
Now I see it.
Okay.
Okay, now
Great.
I see it. Carl, you guys weren't gonna say anything.
They've probably seen a demo so much they're like, yeah, we know what she's doing. We've seen that a few times.
Get a new pair of glasses on, Tom. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Only joking.
Hey, I am getting a new pair. I broke the spring on the right side here.
All right, so right here we have options, and this is where we decide how big we want this box to be, this video wrapper, the whole thing. It starts off by default as 1,000 by 1,000, and I can change that to any size I want. I don't know why I like this, but I like the 1,000 by 800. I don't know why I like that. I just do. It's a weird thing. But then I can change the background color of it. And you guys, if you've gone through my training, you know what my favorite color is, and that is blue. So I'm just going to find a blue that I like. That looks as good as any. And so now I've chosen the width, the height, the background color that I want. And now I can go into the video settings. And from here, I can upload a video that's up to 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte is a really long video. It really is. So if I go to choose file, and I'll go, let me see if I can find some training videos maybe. Nah, it's not in there. We'll go to documents, and then we'll go to Screencast-O-Matic. And oh, here we go. How about Everest? We'll get an Everest video. So this is talking about Everest and how cool Everest is. And it takes just a minute to upload the video because it has to, of course, upload it and then encode it so that it can the code correct to be able to save it. So there I am. And once I add the video, I can do whatever I want with it. So I can move it around. So I can put it maybe all the way at the top if I want to, all the way at the bottom, right here in the center. I can make it bigger. So I can stretch it and make it go actually end to end if I want to, just like that. And then put text on the top, text on the bottom, or I can make it actually be what I call a wrapper and wrap all the way around it. So you kind of see the color on not just the top and bottom, but all sides like that.
Wait a minute,
all the
Kelly,
way up.
is that video supposed to be in there right now?
Yeah, the video is actually supposed to be in there.
I can see your cursor moving around, but the video I don't see. I just see the blue square. I mean, is that anybody else or is it just me?
Can you guys see the video in there?
It must just be you because I can see her moving it around.
I can see it here.
Yeah, I can see everything. I can see
There
this.
must be a ghost in your PC, Anton.
Son of a gun.
Wow, that's weird.
I think your PC's broken, Anton. It's broken.
It should be. It's old enough.
You get a new one very soon if you keep at this.
Maybe I should stop this session. Maybe that's messing me up.
No, I think you need to use your flash or your Java or your something is not updated on your computer.
Oh, that's what it is, because it asked me to do it and I didn't do it. I keep clicking away from it. Hey, thanks for that.
Old boy.
That might be it. But yeah, the image, actually the video's in there. And again, I can click and drag it all around, put it wherever I want to. So once I get the video in there and kind of get it where I want, then I can go to objects and I can add an image in there or multiple images in there. And I can also add text. So if I had an image, I might choose an image from my computer or an image from the library. And the images from the library are plentiful. We have two. There is a picture of a lemon and a picture of an apple. I'm not really sure when those will be handy. So probably most of the time I'm going to be choosing from my computer. But all I do is click File, and I go to my computer and find some pictures. So I'll go Builderall and then Graphics. Actually, I think I can go here. There's the Builderall Diva. I'll grab that and put it in there. So there's my Builderall Diva picture. And there it is right there. It put it in there for me. So I'm going to shrink it down a bit because it's a tad big and it covers everything. So there's my Builderall Diva. And honestly, the color here is so dark on the background that you can't see the Builderall Diva. So I can actually go back to the options and change the blue to like a different color. So you see as I'm changing, right? You can see that image a little bit better. See that? So I have the ability to change that, the color of that anytime. Or I can just take it all the way out and just make it white if I want to. And then you can like really, really see it, right? So we'll keep it white for a little while and we'll see if we really like that. I'm going to go back to objects and I'm going to add text. And in the text area, I can add my text here and I can say Everest rocks, get your tickets today. And I'm going to keep the text black for now since the background is white. I can choose to bold it if I want to. I can italicize it if I want to. I can change the size if I want to. I'm going to leave it all right there for now and click add text. And there it is right there. And I'm going to expand it. There we go. There's a lot I can do with it, but you know what? I don't like that. So I'm going to delete it. So I've selected it and I'm going to click the little button to delete that object. I'm going to add the text again. And this time I'm going to put Everest rocks. Join today. There. So now I've got it all on one line. That's even better. And I'm going to center it so that it is centered and then add text. And now I can actually expand it. It'll look a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. That's good. And then I'm going to add some more text and I'm going to put www.everestuk.com. How about get tickets here. Great. And then we'll center it. Yay. And add text. And there it is right there. And we'll expand it just like this. And Shazam, I think it's ready to go. So you can see that I've got a video. I put some text on there. I put the Builderall Diva logo on there. And when it plays, it'll actually play the video. And then, of course, it'll be wrapped by all of this information right here. So now all I have to do to finish out this video, because this video I would call done, I just need to save the project, make sure it's saved, and then encode video. And when I click that, it's going to go through a little bit of work to take the wrapped part and the video part and put it all together into one video. And then it's going to download it onto my computer as an MP4. And then I can use it anywhere I want to use it. So I can use it in Facebook. I can use it to upload to YouTube. I can use it to put it anywhere that I can add a video. So this is the finished product. I can click play to check it out. Hi, I'm Shelley Turner, the Builderall Diva, and I want to tell you a little bit about Everest. Right, so there it is. I like the way it turned out, so I'm going to click the download button, and all that does is download it right onto my computer. You can see it's downloading right there. Once it's finished, again, I can put it anywhere I want to, and that's the finished version of it. So that looks really good, right? There's my face.
It's like a floating video.
Yeah, it's absolutely fabulous. And again, remember, we can manage the background color, the text. We could add the logo like this. We've got so much.
Is that
you can add
link
multiple images on top of it. Sorry, go ahead.
Is the link clickable underneath the video or no?
No, it's not clickable.
That's
the only thing is it's not clickable. There's another feature that I didn't go over, and that is subtitles. And I can actually create a video that as I'm speaking, I can type in like what I'm saying or something to emphasize what I'm saying. And I can do it to where it appears at specific times. So instead of showing the objects, I can just do like a subtitle for the entire video. And those subtitles can show all the way through the video to just kind of emphasize what I'm saying. So if I wanted to do that, I could add a subtitle. And for the text, I could say, hi, let me spell that right. I'm Shelley Turner, the Builderall Diva. And I can do that from start time 0 to 10 seconds, we'll say. And then what I do to check and see if that works is I will hit play. Hi, I'm Shelley Turner, the Builderall Diva, and I want to tell you a little bit about Everest. It's an amazing event. So Everest, the word Everest appeared at about 7 seconds. So I'm going to put this to 6 seconds, and I'm going to add a subtitle and say Everest UK is coming to London. And so that's going to start at 7 seconds, and it's going to go to 10 seconds. So let's check it out and see what happens. So I'm going to go back to the beginning, all the way to the beginning, and I'll start it again. Hi, I'm Shelley Turner, the Builderall Diva, and I want to tell you a little bit about Everest. It's an amazing event that you don't want to miss. I've been to all the Everest events so far, and I've even hosted one myself. And so you can see the power of it, because now what I've got is a video that's wrapped, and it has like dialogue that is being typed out as you're going through it. So it's emphasizing what you're saying while watching the video. So it's like, to me, it's like a backward version of the explainer videos, right? Explainer videos, you've got it all big, right? This one, you've got the video going and you're speaking it, and this is just kind of emphasizing what you're saying. So it's like a backwards explainer video. So I actually love that too. So you can put those in there instead of all the images and objects and stuff like that, and then encode that one and download it onto your computer. So either way, you can do it. Okay.
Very good for mobile.
I've used that video wrapper, Shelley, and I've done the subtitle, and also did the first way. And both of them really drew a lot of attention. And on the subtitle, what I like about the subtitle, the other day we were talking about YouTube, how to have YouTube Premiere. So I did a subtitle with you and put it on YouTube, because YouTube Premiere play it back live. And I had a subtitle to where it could prepare the viewers for what I'm getting ready to say or what I'm getting ready to show. And that video wrap is awesome. I mean, it gives even more meaning to how powerful Builderall is.
Right, right. And you can see that it took me just a few minutes to really do it. So it's not like it takes a long time to figure out how to use it. It's actually a really fast, really low learning curve. You don't have to really struggle with it. Super, super easy. John Pierre, you were saying something and I didn't hear what you said. What were you saying?
Yes, it's very good for mobile.
When you look for Facebook, for example, it's not, sometimes they don't hear, so they can read.
Yes, absolutely. You're exactly right. Fabulous. That's a fabulous point. Is you can do those subtitles and they can read those subtitles, and that helps to, especially if you guys have ever been like in a restaurant or something and you're trying to watch a video and like everybody around you is listening to your video too, because you can't turn it off like low enough, but you can turn off the sound and let them just read it. So it is absolutely fabulous what you can do with it. It is very, very exciting. And again, super easy to do. I would encourage all of you guys. And here's the thing, guys. I've done 52 million videos on YouTube. So if you don't want to do your own video, grab one of my videos and put it into a video wrapper and then put it on your channel. I'm okay with that. You're okay with that. That won't bother me one single bit if you want to do that. And you're going to get some juice for your channel. You're going to get some hopefully good training for your channel. If you want to do that, by all means, and you want to know something, I'm going to even show you how to do that. Do you guys want to see how to do that? How to download a YouTube video? Let's do that. All right, I'm going to share my screen.
And by the way, while you're doing that, it's better.
And I'm going to take you to YouTube. So here we are on YouTube. And I'm going to find, let's see, what's one that I did recently that was a good one. Let's do a Builderall fun with pop-ups. That was one that I had fun doing. So there's a fun with pop-ups video. And I did this about a year ago, so it's a little dated. So it may not be exactly. Find one that you really like. But anyway, we'll just use this as an example. But it goes through the steps of how to, that's not me right there. I don't know who that is, but it goes through the steps of how to work with pop-ups. So if you decide that you like this, oh yeah, it's really dated because it's got the old dashboard. Find something that's not so dated, but all you have to do to download it directly to your computer is to actually go up here to the URL, and where it says YouTube, put your cursor right there where it says right between the dot and the Y, and put in the letters VD as in venereal disease. Okay, that's how you can remember it. Just remember venereal disease. And so if you type in VD in front of it and then hit enter, it will take you to that video and it will allow you to download it. So there's the video right there. You just click the download button, decide which one you want to download, which I usually pick the 720, MP4 720, and it downloads it directly to your computer so you can see it's downloading right there. Once it's done downloading, it's available for you to throw into the video wrapper. So you could steal any one of my videos, but you're not stealing because I'm giving them to you. And you can actually put them in the video wrapper and then start creating your own YouTube channel using Shelly Turner as your personal trainer. And I welcome you to do that. In fact, just do one tonight. Have fun and do
Shelly,
one
tonight.
And remember, VD, venereal disease, you won't forget it.
I don't think that's what they mean by viral. I don't think that's what they mean.
You don't think so? Anton, did you get one of the videos that was too big? Is that what you're saying?
I tried to wrap the one that was 50 minutes long. It was our last one. That thing wouldn't wrap. I tried like 2 or 3 times. It just kicked me out. I said, "Oh boy, I guess it's too big." But it doesn't. I mean, you look at the file size; it doesn't seem like it's too big. So.
Yeah, keep trying. But the other thing I want to understand is that this website that I'm sending you to, where you put the VD, make sure that you got good antivirus, because a lot of times when I've used this, I've gotten a pop-up from Norton that tells me that it blocked something from trying to get into my computer. So you want to make sure that you've got good antivirus installed as well before you use it.
Myself.
Yeah, I love Norton. I'm a network administrator. Yeah, and that's 5 computers. For $80, you can put it on 5 computers. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so get yourself some antivirus. I suggest Norton. It does a good job, and that will protect you if you do go to this site from it trying to drop some type of spyware or adware or malware or virus on. And that will help protect you. You should have antivirus anyway. If you're on the internet and you're surfing and doing anything, no free antivirus is going to protect you. So get that out of your head. Buy something, whether it's McAfee, whether it's Norton. There's a few out there that are good. I would definitely, the 2 that I would choose from is McAfee or Norton, and the one I like the best is Norton. And I've done a lot of consulting on cleaning off computers and getting viruses off, and Norton is always the best one to be able to really monitor these computers and keep them pretty clean. So that would be my suggestion. Okay, but get you some of those videos, play with it a little bit. The one that I just pulled up, the Pop-Up one, it was like, I'm notorious for doing really long videos, but there's some really good short videos in there too. So find those, try it out, download it, put it in the video wrapper, and put it up on your YouTube channel. Tyree?
Shelly, on the video wrap, like you said, it's I think 1 gigabyte or something like that. What I did a little research on YouTube, and it said it can go that would be up to 45 minutes. So anything 45 minutes and below on video wrapper, it will process it. I tried it. Anything under 45 minutes, it will take it.
There's a program out there. I think it's called Handbrake. It's been a while since I've jumped in it, but I think Handbrake is a free program you can use. So if you do have a long video, you can put it in Handbrake, and it will make the videos compressed and smaller file. So check that one out too. It's been a while since I've been in there, but I do remember that was one that I used to use for shortening out my videos. So use that as a resource for sure. I can't remember if it's like handbrake.com, but just type in Handbrake in Google, and I'm sure it'll pull up. So now we've got one more thing to look at, and that's the SMS tool. And for that, I'm going to have to go into my other account. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I will jump into one of my other accounts, one of my many accounts. So I'm going to log out of Tabitha, and I'm going to log into Skydiving Diva. And from here, I'm going to go into the message center. So I'm going to go into Builderall Business, and I'm going to scroll down to Message Center. So if you notice right here, I've got a neat little area called Message Center. When I click in there, this gives me the ability to send messages to anybody in my team. So I've got a lot of capability here to send to all of my leads, to my active leads, my inactive leads, to my leads in test mode, canceled leads. And of course, this is only available to Builderall business people. So what I can do is I can click like all leads, and then I can type in a message here. So I'll say, howdy from Shelly, your Builderall sponsor. And then I'll put a message in there, and I'll say something like, please friend and message me on Facebook, and I will send you some great resources. And then I always put the address of my Facebook account. So it's http://www.facebook.com/skydivingdiva. And then right here, it's going to create an action button. And I'm going to say, please friend and message me on Facebook. And then I'm just going to copy this address right here, which is the actual link. And I'm going to put the link right there. So now I've got my message all made, right? And the message right now is going out to all of my leads. But I don't have to send it to all of my leads. I can cancel that, and I can choose to search and send it to someone by name. So let's say that Andre was one of my people. So if I type in the word Andre, we'll see if he shows up. There's an Andre right there. So I'm going to grab that, and now a message is going out to Andre. And then I can close that search bar, and I can send a copy to me. So right now, this message is going out to Andre, and it's going out to me. And the options I have is to send it out by email. So it's going to pull in Builderall email. I have desktop notification. That's check mark. That means it's going to send a notification right here in the corner, bottom right-hand side. It will show up when he logs into Builderall. I can send it out by Builderall's app. That's the WhatsApp that we just looked at. If I check mark that, if Andre has actually put a WhatsApp number in there, it will message it on WhatsApp as well. And then right here, I've got SMS. You guys don't have this yet, so it's okay, it's coming. But I can check mark SMS, and if he's got his phone number in there and his personal information, it will actually send him a text message as well. And then it's got automatic translation, which means if he speaks a different language and his dashboard is registered in a different language, it will use Google Translation to translate the message so that he gets it in his native language. So that's kind of cool. We all know that Google Translate is sometimes it's real iffy, but it's way better than my way to change it into different languages, because I definitely don't know French or German or Portuguese. I do know the Portuguese dirty words, but that's like all I know. So I think I'll let Google handle that. So here's the SMS. This is the one I wanted to show you guys, because before you can do the SMS, you have to purchase credits, okay? And the reason is when you send out SMS text messages, they have to go out through service providers. And those service providers aren't going to do that for free for you. They love you, but not that much. So you're going to have to pay for the SMS. So to do that, you just click this little icon right here, and it will take you to the SMS app. And when you go in, you are going to actually have the ability to purchase credits. Excuse me. And so when you purchase credits, here's the SMS pricing table right here. And it tells you, that's not right. Well, it is telling you at least a pricing table, so that's good. Let's see if I can remember where to go. Send SMS, maybe SMS balance. Okay, here we go. On send SMS right here, right here is the little box, and you can click buy credits. And when you click buy credits, it's going to give you several options of buying credits. You can buy $20 worth of credits, $50 worth of credits, $200 worth of credits. You just click the purchase button, and then it goes through the purchase process. I think I purchased mine with PayPal. So, and it wasn't, again, about $20 worth. And I've spent a whole 6 cents already. So I haven't spent a whole lot of money. So I can create categories. So what I've done is I've created my Builderall Ambassador category, my Builderall Business Owner category, my Builderall Digital Marketer category, my Builderall Everyone category, and then my Builderall Web Presence category. And I can actually add people into those categories so that when I go to send out an SMS, it only goes to the people that are in that category. So I could create a whole list of people that are my ambassadors and put them in this list. And then if I need to SMS my ambassadors only, I can actually do that. I can do just my business owners, just my digital marketers. I can put everybody in one bucket, or I can do just my web presence people. So you can see how powerful this is to start breaking it down into groups and only send to certain groups. And then of course I can send it to an individual person. Right now, only Shelly Turner is in my individual people because, you know, Shelly's special. So I can send a message to just Shelly Turner, not necessarily to a whole group. So we're going to go ahead and choose Shelly Turner. And then I'm going to type in my message and I'm going to say, hello, Shelly. This is Shelly. Aren't you excited about the SMS feature? There we go. So I got me a message. And now all I do is actually go in here and click send. And here's the message right here. It tells me what it is. It tells me what categories I'm sending it to, what people I'm sending it to. And then I click send. And it is now in the process of being sent. And I got it already. Oh my gosh, it was really fast. So let me stop sharing so I can see me sharing this one. But it's actually already popped up on my screen. It's the very top one. So it's literally that fast. It doesn't even play any games. It's like, boom, there it is. So it's really, really fast, really, really handy. You can imagine with your team, this would be really powerful. And I want you to notice the credits. I've got 19.94, and I just sent out one message. So I want you to take a look at how much I have left. So I've got 19.93. So it cost me a whole penny, right? I don't think it was even a whole penny. I think it was 0.008 or something like that. So it's really, really inexpensive to send out a message. And you can imagine if you've got a team of people that you want to keep them updated, then this would be a great way to do it. So you can create your categories by clicking categories, and that's where you create them. You can edit them, you can change them, and then right here, you click person to be able to add the people into the categories. So if I click person, I can start choosing my people and adding them in. So here's Shelly Turner. I could actually click the add button and add Shelly to the ambassador group. So that's how you manage your categories. And then persons, if you want to add an individual person, you can add them right here. Right now, it's not connected to your Builderall stuff, so you have to manually add them. If you want to send them an individual message outside of the message center, then you've got the SMS pricing table. This is going to tell you how much it's going to cost to be able to send these messages. So if I'm sending to Algeria, which the number code is right here, and it tells you that it's going to cost you 9 cents or 7 cents or 6 cents, or this one's 10 cents. Let's take a look and see if we can find the US. Let's see if we can type it in. So USA, maybe. I'm going to pull up. Nope, let's try United. There we go. United States, if we go across here, it's going to cost 0.008 cents. So every time I send a message, it's going to be a little bit less than a penny to be able to send a message to anybody in the US. If I'm sending to the United Kingdom, it's going to cost me almost 5 cents. If I'm going to the United Arab Emirates, it's going to cost me 3.5 cents. So you can see clearly what the pricing table is before you send. And then, of course, click the send SMS, and that allows you to choose who you want to send to. You can buy some more credits if you need to, and then put your message in there and click send, and shazam, it goes out. So you've got the ability to do this on the message center, send straight from the message center, or you can jump into the app and then send individually by using the app. Okay, so you can find an individual person. Doesn't even have to be one of your leads. It could be someone else. Like I could SMS my husband right now. I don't think he'd like that too much because he's probably getting ready to go to bed. But the reality is you can send it to anybody that you've got their cell phone number. So it's actually really, really cool. Now, this power, and this is a superpower, with this superpower comes great responsibility, right? Because how many of you guys, when you get an SMS text message, you right away look and see what it is? Because the first thing you think is, oh my God, somebody's dying, right? So you don't want to send a ton of these out. This is not to be overused, because what's going to happen is they're going to block you, or they're going to start not paying attention, or you've watered the messages down so much that it doesn't mean anything anymore. So be real careful with SMS text messaging. Right now you have a lot of power. It creates a lot of engagement, but you have the power to make it so that it causes zero engagement, because people will start ignoring. Okay, so just be really, really careful with it, and do not overuse it. Make sure that you use it with great restraint, and use it with great responsibility. Okay, so there's another way to get into it as well. Let me see if that's on my dashboard. We went into it through the message center, right? So we went into Builderall Business, and then we went into Message Center. But if I go to the apps, and down at the bottom of the apps, there's SMS right there as well. It's the same thing. If I click it, it takes me to the same area, and I have the same exact power to set up categories, and to set up the people and pricing and SMS. And then there's my SMS balance. So it's the same exact button. It's just you've got two ways to get in: the Message Center, or right there on your dashboard on the menu. So that's really all I wanted to show you today. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, Shelly, I have a question. Can we add up the opt-in, whatever you call it, for SMS on the opt-in page? So in other words, when someone opts in, we give them the disclaimer and say, hey, if you're interested in opting in to receive messages, blah, blah, blah. You know, I know there is the technical compliance. But can we put that on the opt-in page so they opt in other words, with their cell phone number, and that way they give us permission to send them SMS?
Yes, if you are doing the magic funnel, that's how you would do it, is the magic funnel. That's how you capture that information. And on the magic funnel, the tag for that field would be cadastro _ telefone, TELEFONE. And if you're not sure about that, Gabriel, just let me know, and I'll send you that list of all of the tags that you need to have, and that's one of them. But if you're collecting their phone number, you just create a field and make sure the field has the tag of cadastro _ telefone, TELEFONE. And that will be the field that collects the telephone number. And when it connects to Builderall through the magic funnel, it'll put the phone number in that field, so that when you go to send them an SMS message through Message Center, it will see the phone number and know that that's the SMS text number. Okay?
Okay, I have a question. Actually, I have a comment. I just wanted to say hi to Keita. I just want to let you know, I looked through my list and I noticed her, and I just wanted to say hi. I know you're here. We'll chat soon. Even though you're so silent.
I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm like, okay, this sounds like phenomenal, but I'm like trying to figure it all out. I'm like, wow.
Don't try to figure it all out. You'll never do it. Just pick one thing at a time.
Yeah, because
I'm like, my thing is the video rapper. I love it.
Wow.
And
wow.
Takeda,
It's just, yeah, it's just like, I'm like, okay.
Takeda had a question that she typed in, actually, and she said, can you use your own SMS system? The answer actually is yes, but it's going to be a little bit harder for you to do that, because you'd have to go into each of your leads and get their phone numbers, and then put their phone numbers into the SMS message system. Like Twilio is one that I use, and you'd have to manually go in, get them, put them into Twilio, and then use Twilio. So it's going to be a little bit more of a roundabout way. You can do it, but my answer is why would you do it? Because Builderall's already got set up, and the pricing is really comparable to what Twilio charges. So why, right?
Okay.
Unless you've got like a bazillion you pay credits in Twilio, use Builderall. Yeah, it's because the price is going to be about the same. And I think that once you start using it, you'll be really comfortable with it. Twilio is actually, it takes a minute to figure it out. This one takes like 0.2 minutes. It's not very long to figure out, and very, very easy to use. And as you saw, I put my message in and click send, and it was like, boom, it was there. Didn't even waste any time.
You know, I like how you did the video thing. That's like, I'm like,
yeah,
you know,
it's good.
because I'm like really getting, I'm like learning, I'm like, oh my God, because I just did a video about a couple of weeks ago, and it's time to do another video, and I'm like, that is super phenomenal, because I use what is Be Live.
Yeah, oh yeah, Be Live, yeah. Yeah, gosh, I haven't been on Be Live in a while, but yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I did
but this seems to be a lot better than Be Live. I'm looking at it and it seems a whole lot better.
It's so much easier to create them. I actually go around.
It looks like it's like totally like I'm watching you and I'm looking like all the stuff you have to do with that, and then I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, this is like super phenomenal, like really.
Yeah, yeah. It took me about 2 seconds to do
all that.
all
I'm
that.
like, okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I had a really fun video that I did in my Oculus Rift. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my Oculus Rift videos, but
I love my Oculus Rift.
I made an Oculus Rift video and I put that one into the video wrapper, and it was so flipping cool. I mean, it was just like, oh my gosh, it's like the coolest thing ever. And I also did a side stamp on it so that on the side it said made with Builderall or built with Builderall. And I thought that was a really cool tool. So it's just it's only limited by your imagination, I promise. So just sit down, relax, learn it, and then let that creative part of your brain just kind of flow and go, ooh, I could do this. Oh my gosh, I could do that. And holy cow, I can do this.
What? And I'm in the middle of creating a course, and I was looking at it. I'm like, wow, you could do that too. And I'm like, man, and because I have a membership site, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is like, I'm looking at it, I'm like flabbergasted. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody. I'm just like, I done had it like for a month, and I'm just I didn't go tell y'all how long, but I'm just like, oh my goodness, I don't believe I'm just not getting through.
That's Tyree's sister, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So are you in the Builderall business program?
I don't remember, because I'm looking in that thing and I'm like, I've been with this since when?
Actually, she came in on the 7-day trial.
Okay.
Trial. Are you when you upgrade, are you going to get the $9.90 version, $29.90 version?
I'm gonna see in 1 second. I'm gonna see in 1 second, because like I said, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay.
Actually,
and
she came in on the $1 Million Challenge.
Let me help you. Let me decide. Shelly says, so hang on, let me see if I come back. My internet's freaking out on me. Let me help you decide, okay? $49.90. $49.90. I know it sounds like a lot, but with all the tools you get, you're not going to get the video wrapper in any other plan except for $49.90. So you want to get that plan.
Okay.
But you can do any tool you want to in the $49.90 plan, because you get all of it. Plus, you're going to get that affiliate link. So right away, don't waste any time. Right away, take that affiliate link and start sharing with people. You don't have to know all about Builderall. I know all about Builderall, so show them my videos if you need to. Or find other people's videos that you like and show them those videos. And then you say, this is so good. It's blowing my mind every day. Follow, just here's my link. Let's do this together.
That won't be a problem. Believe me, I'm an affiliate of everything. I believe in affiliate marketing. Yes, I am an affiliate marketer. I believe in affiliate marketing. That's the only way to go.
Good. And the key to remember, you don't sell it. Just share it.
Yes.
That's the easy thing. Yep, just share it. Okay.
That's it.
Good.
That's it.
Hey,
Okay.
Takita, I'm looking forward to you managing one of my Facebook groups.
That time you got to get in contact with me, okay?
You get a ton of traffic. That's how I found you.
I know. This is like super phenomenal. I'm like, okay, this is yeah, I love this. Like, cause I be going with the YouTube thing. I'm trying. How do you create your thing like this? How do you create your? And I'm looking at you do this. I'm like, oh, this is it. This is the one. This it. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished looking.
Yeah,
I got it.
I promise.
Shelly, could you mention the boot camps to her?
She's in that wow stage right now, you guys. Yeah.
I told you, Tyrese got his. He's ready.
I know he's ready to go. Yeah. We've got the boot camps. If you go to builderallbootcamps.com, and that's Builderall boot camps with an S, builderallbootcamps.com. I've got about 4 boot camps up already. There's 7-day boot camps, and we've already done how to build a landing page, how to build a lead magnet page, how to do an anchor page, how to use the affiliate marketplace as a seller, and how to use the affiliate marketplace as an affiliate. So those 4, we've got one more day for the 4th one, and then that one will be done. So that's 4 boot camps you can jump into now. Just pick one and get started. And then the big thing about it, Takita, is use it as a lead magnet. So once you take a boot camp, you've been through it, you know what it's about, start telling people, hey, join me. I'll give you 7 days free in Builderall. Plus, I'll give you a free boot camp to get you started.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, Shelly, I believe Takita, her 7-day trial has run out, so I guess she'll have to. She can still log in, right?
Yeah.
Don't waste any time because.
I'm not. You ain't got to worry about. I'm on that, right? With my phone. Hold on. Wait a minute.
He's like, hold on. I'm gonna push the button and upgrade right now.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold them up. Let me see. Okay. Wait, where I'm at? Okay, wait a minute. Let me. Okay. Wait. I'm in.
How y'all doing this evening?
Now, hold on. Wait a minute.
I just want to say thank you, Shelly, for inviting me, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and Bobby, we do this every Tuesday. The only exception is if I'm traveling or if we're having really bad weather and I have to cancel because the internet's out. But anyway, every Tuesday I'm here. I'm doing this exact thing every Tuesday.
Yeah, I seen that one where you, I think it was you said you had to cancel the webinar because it was bad weather. I was like, oh,
yeah,
that will affect.
Matter of fact.
Yeah, I'm in Mississippi and we have really bad flooding right now. It's actually, the rain has stopped, but the flooding is still going on because Mississippi River has not reached its crest yet. So that water is kind of coming in and going out into the areas. So it's still flooding and it's still a problem. Schools are out because they can't get the buses out to pick up the kids. So it's still a big issue here. And it's funny because it's not on the national news like at all. Their houses are still underwater.
Because they're so busy worried about R. Kelly. That's their problem. They need to stop worrying about R. Kelly and worry about everything else and stop worrying about R. Kelly. There's other serious problems out here besides R. Kelly. I'm sorry, y'all. You want to see the real me? I am. I'm just putting it out there. I'm so sick of him. These people, they worried about the wrong thing. You got people dying out here and all this stuff, and y'all worried about R. Kelly. He take up more news than America.
Shelly, where can I find Magic Funnel?
Actually, if you go to YouTube and type in Magic Funnel, you don't have to type Builderall. Just type in Magic Funnel, and there'll be training on the Magic Funnel will pop up.
No, where can I actually get it though to hook up my,
you have to create it. You have to create it. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Support.
I have to create.
Okay.
Just to show you how to create it.
Oh, I thought it was already.
All the Magic Funnel is. No. The Magic Funnel, all it is you creating a funnel where you put in the information on what you want to collect from the user. And what it does is it automatically creates an account for them in the background in Builderall and registers them as your lead, and then sends them to the dashboard or whatever page you want them to go to. So it's a really neat funnel. It's a little bit advanced, but you can do it. There's no doubt about it. Just watch that video and you'll figure it out.
Okay, great.
There's one more thing I want to mention. This is something I did right when we started this training. Guys, right before we training, sent out an email to your list saying, hey, the Builderall Diva is on right now. You got to watch this. I mean, that's what I did right before this training, you know, right when it first started. And you'd be surprised who pops up, you know, just do it.
Yeah. And this training is free, you guys. Builderall's paying me actually to do these trainings for you. So there's no reason you shouldn't come in. Also, they're going to be live on YouTube. Sorry, they are live right now on YouTube. So there's people watching probably on YouTube right now. So you want to go to the Builderall USA YouTube channel and subscribe to that channel. That way you'll get notifications every time I go live to that channel. There's also the Builderall Boot Camps channel, and you want to subscribe to that one so that you get notifications every time I go live there. And that'll keep you kind of updated on trainings. And then remember, there's the Monday training, Monday morning, in the Builderall business area under weekly webinar. There's a weekly training there. And this past Monday, which was yesterday, it was blow away day, where we did talk about Canvas and everybody's mind was blown. And then every Wednesday morning, so tomorrow morning, there's training at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. And that's usually me just going through some tips and tricks for Builderall. And then, of course, the boot camps. And then if you're an ambassador, there's training on Friday. And then, of course, certified partners, if you're part of that, then there's training. There's training every day for certified partners, but tomorrow is actually the last day. We've been together for 4 whole months. Wow. 4 months we've done certified partner training every single day. Gabriel's at 2 to 3 hours a day, something like that. Yeah, it's long. It's every single day, 2 to 3 hours a day. It's craziness. But it's really fun. It's a great group. We're about finished on the daily training, and then we'll start the twice monthly training to. If you're interested in becoming a certified partner, that is going to be coming back up sometime either the end of 2019 or beginning of 2020. And it is a 3-month training is what it's supposed to be, but we extended it because we had so much to do. And it is the cost of this past round was $2,000, and for $2,000 you get a ton of training for sure. You get all the deep stuff for certified partner. Andre, you've been through certified partner, so you know. Tell them about what your experience was.
It's very thorough. Like, I mean, 2 to 3 hours per session. You're getting it. Like, and the beauty of this is that you can always refer to any given session and, you know, get it. And what I do is I have a video speeder, and if, you know, I go back to say, you know, a certified session from last week, all I do is like, I hit speeder and make it go like, you know, a fraction faster so you can still get it. You know, but that really helps out a lot. So it cuts like a 3-hour video training down to about, you know, an hour and a half kind of thing. So works out really well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a Google Chrome extension. I can never remember the name of it, but it's like a video speeder upper. And that's the only thing I can think of the name. Video speeder upper, but just look for a video speeder upper thing on the Google Chrome web store. And what it allows you to do is start the video training. And seriously, these certified partner trainings, they truly are long. And I wish I could tell you that it was just a bunch of fluff and talk, but honestly, it's just teaching straight through. It's just like, whoop, straight through stuff. So it's hard to pay rubber. It will actually speed it up. You can still understand what they're saying, and it's not like a Minnie Mouse voice or a Mickey Mouse voice. It is not distorted. and you can keep up with it. And then if you get to a point where you're like, oh, I need to slow it down and pay attention to that one, you can slow it down and pay attention to that part a little bit closer, and then speed it up again and get through it. So look for that video speeder upper program. I can't remember what it is, but there's a few of them, and you can.
I can't remember the name of it for the life of me either, but yeah, just type it into Google and you know, a whole bunch of them will come up.
Yeah, there's several. Yep.
Okay, I just found something.
My partner is great. We've got a few in here. Okay. Go ahead, Takeda.
What's Instagram? Okay. What's all this? Why Instagram? What's an Instagram autoresponder?
That's where if somebody responds to you on Instagram, you can actually automatically respond back to them.
All this come with my stuff?
Yes, ma'am, it does. Yep. Everything that Builderall has for that $49.90 program, you get. There's nothing left out of it. So that's why I'm telling you, you want the $49.90. $10 sounds good. $29.90 sounds okay. $49.90 sounds like a lot. Yeah, good deal. But yeah, $49.90 is so worth it. And guys, I've had a brick and mortar company have a balloon shop. I know it's really strange to think of me having balloons all around me, but I did. And I had a ball with my balloon shop, but I spent thousands of dollars getting that brick and mortar company started. I had to pay for the building. I had to pay for electricity. I had to pay for the equipment, you know, helium tanks and things to hold the balloons and hold the teddy bears and stuff that went with the balloons, and then the balloons themselves. It cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to open the door. That was before I even sold the first balloon. With Builderall, $50 to get that door open. $50 will get the door open. So to me, it's so worth it because I've done the brick and mortar. We made good money. We did really well with it. But I sure like the other direction of $50 to get started.
Yeah. You know, I'm just like, you know, I got a brick and mortar. I'm an Avon lady, so, and I got an in-home store. So, you know, so I have an in-home store. I have everything. And, you know, I do baskets. I do all, I love this. Oh, yeah. We going to play.
That's fabulous.
Thank you, Anton. I got you, bro.
I got you, too.
Tori has asked a question. Tori says, what's the ambassador program? The ambassador program is a program that's available by invitation only by your sponsor above you if they are an ambassador. So if you're interested in knowing more about the ambassador program, just contact your sponsor, ask them if they're an ambassador and if they have a token available. Those are the keywords that you need to ask. Are you an ambassador? Do you have a token? If those two things they have the ambassador program. It costs a little bit more than $49.90, not a lot though. And it's going to give you a little bit higher commission rate. So talk to them and get information from them. And don't get your feelings hurt if they are not an ambassador or they do not have a token. Because again, it's a very limited ability to get in, and it has to be by invitation only. That's the only way you get in. Okay.
And it has to be your sponsor.
It has to be your sponsor. That's right.
Son of a gun. I guess I'm just short. I am short because my sponsor is not an ambassador. They're great people, but
that's okay.
Not ambassadors.
Okay.
I've never even heard from my sponsor.
My sponsor, I love them. My God knows I love them. They've done so much for me. They really got me on this Facebook group thing, and it is the traffic, the targeted traffic I get.
Here is how I look at the sponsor thing, everybody. Imagine this. Imagine that somebody told you that in the backyard there's a pound of gold, but you forgot who told you that the pound of gold is there. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and say, hey, I forgot, man. I'm so pissed off. I don't know who told me, man, about this gold, you know. I wish I know. No, you got the gold. Go get it.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
You got gold right here. So it doesn't matter who told you about it. It's just, I'm telling you, I was just going to say a few minutes ago, when did the Builderall started, Diva? 2-3 years ago? How long ago did the Builderall started?
Oh gosh, they've actually been active
2017?
for like 10 years, but in the US, they've been active for about 2.5 years.
Yeah, I found Builderall. I almost signed up. I think they only had it like $9.95 about 2 years ago. I just remember Eric's face. That's all I remember. And I remember the interface a little bit. And I said, no, I'm just looking for something more complicated. Anyway, long story short, just from last year when I signed up about 5 months ago till now, Builderall exploded. I mean, I'm just like, beginning of last year, I signed up. I don't even know how many softwares. I got up to like $700 a month. And when I found Builderall, I said, are you kidding me?
What?
And it's just unbelievable. I cannot don't tell anybody. I can't believe they only are asking $49.95 for this. I'm afraid they're not gonna raise the price, but this is unbelievable. It's heaven on earth. I looked for something like this for years, and thank God for Builderall.
You guys watch my video on my Facebook group, and you will see me scroll down my JVZoo account. I mean, I'm scrolling for a whole minute down of the products that I purchased. I mean, you watch my video. It's at the top of my group, my biggest group, and I'm just scrolling down all the years. I know I put, I don't know, maybe $3,000 into JVZoo or more, and I have not purchased a JVZoo product in about, golly,
since you started, right?
I mean, since I started. So I'm like, I can't, you know, the dude, I was pumping $200 a month in the JVZoo, you know.
Yeah.
And don't forget your Warrior Plus account.
Exactly. That was before the JVZoo. I think you watched my video, didn't you? And because it talks about I was doing the Warrior Forum before JVZoo, and God knows the money you guys talk about. And you know, people always tell me how they blew money I wasted. I said, you haven't seen nothing. You know, it's
all part of entrepreneurship, the ups and the downs, and it's all about going through the process. Everything
it's a part of the process. Yes, it is.
Each thing that you invest, you learn to grow higher and higher and higher and elevate. And then you're going to see all the results. All the checks going to be coming in from everywhere. So once you know you done issued out your training and your growth, then you're going to be phenomenal. You know, it's everything. Keep moving forward. I think about Walt Disney 7 times. Boom. Ain't nowhere in the world. What's the happiest place on earth? You ask anybody in the world, what's the happiest place on earth?
Builderall.
Forever a destiny, baby. So hey, everything that you didn't do that the first time didn't work. It all started with a mouse.
But you guys see, this is actually training. I would purchase a JVZoo product, they say, okay, guys, we're having our first training on this date. You go to that date, you get upsold again at the training. I mean, it was just everlasting, on and on and on and on. And then the product is obsolete in a month. The people, the customer support is down after about a month, and it's just over. And then when I found Builderall, I was like, man, the diva is real.
Well, you see me, I'm looking, I'm like, dang, all this.
I'm actually
I'm looking through here, I'm like, what the heck is all this? No, this is not true. That's what I'm saying to myself. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're just waiting for another shoe to drop, aren't you?
You guys know how much money I'm gonna have now? Oh, I only have to spend $49.99 a month, $50 a month. That's all. Dude.
Yeah. Let me give you some stats, you guys, so you're aware of what's happening with Builderall right now. In the last 60 days, had 91,000 people sign up for Builderall. So 91,000 new people sign up for Builderall. And then also in those last 60 days, we've had over 4,000 of those people become active paid users. So we're averaging a little over 2,000 paid users per month. That's incredible. And it's gonna get better because Canvas is coming, CRM's coming, the magazine app is coming, SMS is coming. There's so much coming that what you think you have now is going to be even better in just a really short time. So get out there right now. That affiliate link is you've got it. If you're a Builderall business owner, you've got that affiliate link. Shake it off, dust it off, get it out of that hip pocket and start sharing it, because now is the time. If you don't do it now, you're going to be left behind. I'm just telling you, you're going to be left behind if you don't dust that affiliate link off now and get to using it. Okay, got it?
I got it. I got it. Yeah, because I'm okay. and that's the certified professional, right? That's in that. That's the affiliate link, certified partner.
No, you're going to go into
you're a pro member.
Money Making Funnels, and you're going to get your affiliate links from there.
I'll go to where?
Money Making Funnels.
Money Making.
And you've got a bunch of.
I'll show you how to get all this stuff set up.
Okay. All right.
We'll do a Zoom, and I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Bet.
Fabulous, Anton. All right. Any other questions from you guys before I go? Because we've been on for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. Hey, Shelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick, just to add on what everybody else was saying. I was out there pricing everything because I had seen this webinar about digital marketing, and I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. But, you know, this guy said, well, you need this, you need a landing page, you need this, you need a responder, you need all this stuff. And he drew it out. And I'm like, yeah, that's amazing. So I was actually out shopping for stuff, and I was adding it up. And, oh, my God, I was like, man, this is going to be like $800 to run this business. And then I ran into Builderall. I'm like, boom, there's everything I need, and I can sell it. Are you kidding me? I mean, it's itself for me. I don't know about you guys, but I do my research.
Yeah. And I'm like you.
Shelly, I was gonna.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Somebody's gonna say something. Who was that?
I've done my research.
Nah,
on my wallet.
You're talking first. Go ahead. It was me. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Oh, I was just gonna say, could you tell me those stats again? I want to use those for the. I think you said like 90.
I'll give you the exact number. Yes, are 91,049 new subscribers in the last 6 months, or sorry, 60 days. So 91,049 new subscribers. And then out of those 91,049 new subscribers, we had 4,143 active subscribers, meaning they paid. Did you get that?
Yeah, and it was in 6 months, the 91,049?
No, 60 days. 60 days. Yeah.
Oh, 60. I knew it. Okay. And
60 days.
The second.
It's really simple, guys. Just get subscribers and invite them to Tuesday's training. You know, that's
and the boot camp, right?
Yeah,
You've got 4 different things you can get them trained to do. So if they're interested in knowing how to create an anchor page, which is just a 1-page website that's really simple, that is like the beginning of a website development agency is the anchor page. You can get a $500 quick return on that by building somebody an anchor page. So they can start their own web development agency by building anchor pages first and getting quick $500 and then $50 a month hosting for the page. So if they want to learn how to do that.
I've already done that a few times.
Yeah, right. I've done that many times actually. And when you build a anchor page, which is such a basic 1-page website, it's so simple. You can crank them out in just a few hours. It doesn't take very long. And what you're really working on is not necessarily the $500 you can get for the page, but the $50 from it you can get hosting. Because if you want $5,000 per month, it's going to take you 100 of those. Is that right? Yeah, 100 of those. So you do, if you want that to happen in 1 year, then you know that you have to do what, about 110 a month, 10-ish a month, and that'll get you there. Right?
What I was gonna ask,
you guys are looking at me like, I don't know, Shelly. Go ahead, Bobby.
what I was gonna ask is, I was you know, searching around for domains that I could get for the cheapest, you know, because of my situation. And in short, I ended up finding Freenome, and you know, they have another one called Free World. And like they work together for the whole domain process and whatnot. They use a different DNS, but in short, like I had like several different domains and I couldn't get any of them to work. And I looked and that's like I barely have that one that's on my page now to work. And I had to actually pay.
Yeah, this is what I do. I'm going to give you my top secret tips on domain names.
Okay.
And I think I gave this to the bootcamp people before, but here's what you do. There's a great website called namemesh.com. NAMEMESH, namemesh.com. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to go in and put some keywords that you want in your domain name, and it will spin those keywords and spit out a whole bunch of domain names that are available for you to buy. So it'll spit out the .coms, the .nets, the .orgs, and then the crazy ones like .xyz, .club, .biz, stuff like that. So here's what I want you to do if you're looking for a domain name to buy is do your research, go on NameMesh, find those names that you really like, find about 10 or 12 of them that tickle your tummy when you see them, right? It's like, ooh, that's a good one. And get about 10 or 12 of those. Write them down, but do not buy. And then the next day, look at those again, because after 24 hours, all of a sudden they don't tickle your tummy as much as they did before. So that'll help you decide which ones you really want to get instead of just kind of knee-jerk buying. So after 24 hours, you're going to see about 1 or 2 of them that you really do like. It's like, oh yeah, I really like those 2, but what was I thinking on the other 10? So get those 2, and then all you have to do is go to whatever provider like GoDaddy, 1&1, Namecheap. I use GoDaddy because to me they're the easiest to use. Namecheap is another one. And any one of those, you're going to pay anywhere from about $8 a year to $15 a year, which is very inexpensive for a domain name for sure. I'm a part of the frequent flyer club for GoDaddy, so I'm a member of this group where I can actually pay a really low price for domains because I have so many domains. That's my addiction is domains. So I get them for like $7 or $8 a year. And the frequent flyer club, I honestly can't remember how much it costs, but you get the family size discount. So if you're a frequent buyer of domains, you can actually join that club. But don't do that unless you really are dealing with domains and like reselling domains. I actually resell domains on Flippa. So I buy a domain that is a really good domain, great keywords, and I'll flip it on Flippa and buy it for $15, sell it for $1,000, and then push it to them. So yeah, that's very awesome.
Oh yeah.
Wow. But I don't.
What about
like? Oh, my bad.
What about
I was just gonna say
who have domain names too? You know that, right?
Yeah, like I don't have a problem with the domain names or anything because I can get them there. Everything's free. Web hosting if I want it and whatnot. It's just that no matter how I twist it and put in the DNS to link it back, it never comes up. I had one that I had linked up for probably like, I don't know, like 4 days, 3 days, and it still came up inactive. Every time I sat there and tried it and email boss and tried to, to sign it up. And that's part of the reason why I'm getting a little late start. I had to go ahead and spend like about $20 just to get this first one that I have registered, and it was registered that day, not even 30 minutes, like bam, ready to go.
Yeah.
And
I was about to say, Bobby, we have the best chat support on the planet. So use it. I use it all the time. I mean, they will even create a video especially for you to perform any task on Builderall. I mean, they're awesome.
Right.
And remember, Bobby, that not every company is like Builderall. And there are companies out there that have a lot of free stuff, but you get what you pay for.
That's right.
Builderall, you get way more than what you pay for. But there are many companies that they'll do free or low cost stuff, and you really do get what you pay for, which means you get crap. So I would suggest to you that you go ahead and pull out that $15 and get a good domain from something like GoDaddy or Namecheap or 1&1. And then you'll point those DNS servers towards Builderall and you won't have any problems at all. Okay. Oh, you're on mute. I don't know if you're talking, but you're on mute.
Very quick one.
That was me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Got it. Okay. David, what were you going to say?
Can we host any .com, .org, .ie, .us, any of them, or is it is as long as we get the DNS pointing towards the Builderall?
The top level domain part is handled by your registrar. And by top level domain, I mean, is it a .com, a .net, a .org, a .biz, a .club, a .xyz, a .tv? There's so many extensions that are top level domains now. Those are handled on the registrar end. So the registrar handles pointing them to the right place. All Builderall does is really all it does is handle the website. It handles the hosting of the website.
Right. No, why I ask it, with .ie, it's not the same as anything else. You have to be a registered bona fide company. You have to send in all your tax, everything, right, to get the .ie. It's not like .com. You just bang, 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 and you've got the .com. So I'm wondering, I must try it. I must try and get somebody with a .ie and see if we can do it. I'll work on that. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
I bet you can. As long as the name servers are pointed, it should be fine. Any other questions, you guys, or comments? You guys were wonderful. I'm so glad that I got to spend Tuesday night with you guys. And tomorrow is our last day of the boot camp for how to be an affiliate on the affiliate marketplace. If you join for the whole last day, we're going to go through some loose ends that we're closing up, and then go through some of the other functionality of Builderall. So all you have to do is go to Builderall Boot tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So you can jump into the Zoom and join us. We would love to have you.
And we're having a drinks party after.
That's right, we're having a party when we're done.
We love pints and everything.
Yeah, David's fine.
Yeah, big time, big time. Shelley, again, thanks a million.
All
Thanks
right, you guys.
regards to everybody. Well done, and thanks. Great to meet everybody, by the way. Take care. All the best.
All right, thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
3 o'clock in the morning here. Good luck. I'm asleep.
Silly.
Bye, you guys.
Y'all look all great. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
David, you stay warm, man. It's hard to stay warm over here.